So I'm interviewing my classmate, Sandra Cancinos. Um, so where are you from, Sandra?
I am from San Diego, California, born and raised. In
Okay.
between. San Diego and Tijuana, if you want to really get technical.
Okay. What brought you to St. John's?
Oh, funny story. I was in a car listening to the radio, and there was a rumor news about Vanessa Simmons when she was in St. John's was being chased after J. Cole the rapper. So they were saying that he came to St. John's, and I looked up the school and I saw that the school had the programs that I needed and wanted, and that's how I joined St. John's.
Wow. What's your major?
My major is communications with minors in business administration or business management, I think one of those two, and film studies.
Okay. What do you want to do with that?
Nothing really. I just was studying to get a broad idea of what the film industry is, what the radio industry, communications, corporation, things like that, so I can study entertainment law.
Okay, entertainment law. What would you consider your dream job?
Being a lawyer for, say, Beyonce or what was it, Warner Brothers or Paramount Pictures, one of those two.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about yourself. What's your family like?
My family is Mexican. I grew up in a Mexican household. We eat, traditional food for Christmas and all that stuff.
Do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have 4 brothers, 2 sisters. I am in between. I am the oldest of my mother, but the third of my father. So.
Oh, okay. Wow, big family.
Yes, they're big. I think the youngest is like 16 now, and I'm the oldest, I'm 28.
Oh, wow. What's it like having so many siblings?
Being the oldest is always a lot of responsibility. You have to take care of everybody, regardless how old they are, how young they are, things like that.
Are they back in California?
All of them are in California. I'm the only one here in New York. My sister was living with me for a semester, but she didn't really like it, so she went back.
Oh, gotcha. How do you feel about the East Coast?
I was stationed upstate New York when I was in the military, so I'm used to the weather. It's very different from New York City, upstate from New York City. Upstate has nothing to do, absolutely nothing. So the change is good. Change of pace.
So you said you're in the military.
Yes.
Can you elaborate a little bit on that? Where have you been?
I was in the Army for 5 years. I was a crew chief for Blackhawks. I was basically the security for the aircraft with a semi-automatic weapon. I deployed to Afghanistan in 06-07, and I deployed to Iraq 08-09, and I got out and started going to school since then.
Oh, that's incredible. So you've been to Afghanistan?
Yes.
What was that like?
Not good, but it is what it is. I did get to see one of Alexander the Great's castles, so that was pretty good.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Do you have any crazy stories?
In Afghanistan, we used to get bombed every day. And the one day I decided to be lazy and not get up when you hear the mortar whistling, coming down. And then one day that I decided to be lazy and not get up, it was like at 2 in the morning. I got up late until my sergeant came into my room to come and get me because I wasn't going to go nowhere. And she started screaming at me, and she's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out!" And I was like, "Alright, fine." Because once you're in there for a long time, you get complacent, and then you just get used to everyday bombing and stuff like that. So I got out. As soon as I got out, the motor had landed right about 5 feet from my bed. So,
oh my God.
I thank God Sergeant Miller came and got me. She was very worried. So.
Oh, wow, that's incredible though.
Yeah, she was cool.
Glad you ended up getting out then.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Is there like any other places you've been with the Army or just those two?
No, it's just that the unit that I was in is aviation, so it's very small. So we were also an assault battalion. So if we weren't deployed, we were in training when we were here in the States. So,
Oh, wow. What made you join the Army?
I needed discipline, and I was very poor. That's another reason. And I just wanted to explore the world, but I didn't explore none of the world.
I mean, you got out of the country at least. So
Yeah, that's true.
Something. So what are some hobbies that you do?
Take care of my fish tank, which I'm not doing a good job. My fish just died like 5 minutes ago. I take care of my cat. You know, she's freaking a crybaby. And I dance. I dance bachata mainly. I used to teach and I used to compete. And other than that, I travel because I work part-time for Delta. So if I want to pick up and go, I can pick up and go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you work part-time with Delta. Like, where have you been so far?
Paris, London, Barcelona. About to go to Amsterdam next month. I'm gonna go just to go see Beyonce. I've been to California. I've been to Chicago. I've been to Cancun. About to go next week. Mexico City. About to go next week. That's pretty much it.
Pretty much. So you can just take off and leave whenever you want?
Yeah, because in Delta, when you're an employee, you have the right to, like, you know, if there's a flight and there's seats open in first class or in coach, if there's seats open, you can just hop on and go.
Oh, wow.
Plain and simple. Yeah.
Which place is your favorite?
Paris, hands down. I went there to study abroad, but at the same time, you know, I was traveling all over Europe because I got a scholarship for that. And Paris was just amazing. It was just the people were really rude though. Really, really rude. I mean, more than New Yorkers. But other than that, it was great food, amazing place, culture's alive, and mostly explored architecture and arts, like theater and stuff like that, because I was a theater class.
Oh, okay.
And that's pretty much. Second was Barcelona. I never thought that, you know, they speak another language besides Spanish. It was some language called Catalan. It's a mixture of Spanish and French, because Barcelona is right next to France, I guess, so mixed it up. Other than that, it was
Wow, but you've been all over. That's amazing.
so. I don't know. I wish I could travel more.
Which one was your least favorite?
London. It was the stupidest trip I've ever been. Waste of money, first of all. Everything is 3 times the price from New York. Everything you see in London is here in New York City. Like the architecture, the buildings, everything is just exactly the same thing here. Except everybody else has, you know, accents. Pretty much the difference. It's pretty much it. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the weather. I didn't like nothing of it. Nothing. I really didn't like it at all.
Yeah, it's probably a little different from San Diego weather, huh?
Oh yeah, it is. I mean, New York is different from San Diego too, but I'm saying, like, it was just not a good trip. I didn't appreciate it at all.
I think that's actually 5. I think that's around 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.